Busia, delay Hachinani so the other side. Which you are the Bible symbol, message subscribe, like, share, a comment. To the baby Baba Bia so to Akoso Kama. Now, the reason why it's here that the Lumba was angry. I want to boost your phone so no. The Busa Nibia Baby didn't come back. Tiawa, Itiebra, near to answer the Suma. Remember, we have said Kwame A+ so Akasapa.
Now can't say Ubusan.
I am said, I may say, Abuani William. What did she say? What did she say? Do me a dance say the soft say and cannot be at your water. Bibi says, and I artist.
No credit ever could intimate Jankotum. Abra no mammy we. And Yena no woofy. Or smart. No for back so Uncle can't say, Nina, a brebe in a quo. It's one final mammy metony. What not? Could you earn Yabuti?
Or some mammy. As a castle no from Nina, ya brebe or that a quo. The scene will be what is here. Into one final mammy on the two Nina Nani. Oh, okay.
Na in ye nyabotre na no kopae se wo ba sie ni ma no na ko ho kwa ko trasa se won kan na ba sie akusi na sasa no ina ya ante titamo kunya se ni ba ye na bisu na pani de no ko sa ya papa na wa aka ni fie ko ina chire no se ko jesu I first work in also Yawabe.
And if you're busy,
98 more, 2000. That's it.
14 years. But that's all I know.
Oh, no, no, a musician, and Satan Kwame yourself, one trying to try. Indeed, Okasana. Apparently, they say, no one can't shoot you until Kunya send no buy now. Obviously, a penny didn't call it. And now, upon a fair, crooning in a bad feel. We need to say, Munya, no back, or so pet, Bakuswakuya. Now, one day, no one will see up again. A bushia is now, more day in our swords. In the watch. One day in our children swap it. Until the episode, they be Jama. Name maybe or can send be. Now make a look on an tailor or can send be. Until Hipanam small, a friend about no friend can buy. The small or do home, a small kind, come be auntie. The Hipanas so kind, and partner Usman, the coy, the poem catch their country. Kind of see no hat. So, Baba be seen Prana and you see, about tongue as I say one kind. To your cancer, I don't know. A penny say, that's what the dear Bushata. The media, a Kuliana de Mofanton, you know, Missy. You know, the dear with the dear Bushian and Nebia who could you what who said, who found Groom how would be the ones. Until Naju would dry. I mean, when I come at this, if you are kind, can wait to crap at you. Oh, Nana, I don't know. It's a miracle. I'm in shame. Think of your fashion. This or can I also what over to one I was an opinion acquired.
I was be assembled more to Yana. A binuma bush assembly, and I'm in person, make kind of a break course. You know, I will be where your bush, your money, no man, romantic. It's what it is, and whatever. I'm a price didn't come away for that.
The past few days, Ghana has been mourning one legend, Daddy Lumba. And as a musician, a former musician, I'm sure you share some memories of him. What would you remember about Daddy Lumba as he's passed on?
I think that Daddy Lumba, my first memory is when one day I went to Agona Sodro one early morning. And those days, you had to go to a shop to purchase a cassette. Anytime our legends release songs. And so I went to Animguase3. I don't know what I went to do in Animguase3, but I saw many people around cassette shops, grouped around cassette shops. It was one early morning, and that those days, in early in the morning, you find people around newsstands arguing and all of that. So I saw so many people around cassette shops by the roadside. So as a young boy, I just dashed in there to inquire what was going on, and then they were listening to Daddy Lumba's new release. I think that people had cassettes, but they didn't have enough for people to buy, or it had run out. So there were a lot of people around the shops and listening to Daddy Lumba's song, and that was the first time I heard Daddy Lumba's song Makramo. And everybody was talking about the song. Like, that was a huge hit. I don't remember which album that was on, but that was sometime in 1994, I guess. Yeah.
I see. So on the floor today, there were discussions about whether he deserves a state burial or not. Honorable Niti actually said that he thinks he should be given a state burial. What are your thoughts on that?
In December 1977, when E.K. Nyame died, Kwame Nkrumah gave him a state burial. But E.K. Nyame is one of the greatest musicians that this country has ever had. And he was given a state burial. Way back in 1977, E.K. Nyame's funeral was attended by over 10,000 people. And I think that the population of Ghana, looking at the population of Ghana and comparing it to the number of people who attended that funeral and access to transportation and all, that was a huge festival, a funeral. And I believe that we must give Daddy Lumba a state burial. Daddy Lumba, the difference between Daddy Lumba and Michael Jackson is where they were born and the language that they use in their music. If Daddy Lumba and Michael Jackson were Americans, I believe that Daddy Lumba will be way ahead of Michael Jackson, looking at the kind of songs that he gave us and all the productions that he did. And I think that he deserves it.
Okay, thank you.
How would you describe the legend in your own way?
I'll describe him as a legend. The only difference between Michael Jackson and Daddy Lumba is that he sings in Twi and Michael Jackson sings in English, and that's the only difference. And where Michael Jackson comes from, Daddy Lumba retired in, say, the year 2000 or say 1999. That's when Daddy Lumba retired. From when he began music till 1999, he made 26 albums. Each had 3 songs on side A, 3 songs on side B, and each of the songs, 6 songs, were hits every year, yearly. The year he released Baby Aneha, that year he released 2 albums. So that Lumba retired. Everything that he did after, all of those songs were bonus. That Lumba songs from Yayaka Kuntium to Sikasem to Hiasem to those were that Lumba songs. Everything that people are enjoying today were just add-ons. So if you look at the kind of production that he gave us, the kind of songs, the number of albums, that Lumba is a giant amongst his peers.
I'm sure within the period that the death happened, you've had personal reflections on the entire thing, his life and everything. Which particular memory sticks out for you?
When we used to meet in Apietu studio.
Yes. And also Eddie Como. Now, you have bad delays no more. So I see this no. You can take the interview way as a reference. You take some more, and so at the afternoon.
Usha, you know, no be all.
O se obia o ni obia o.
And I was no.
Obi ni obia ni ho onam kwa. Obia ni obia o.
Nti then I want to make catch no koja or no ne na then I also catch the wo nipa na omunya ante asesa.
Say ya fa ka wan hyewa and we a free agent.
We
bo friendly.
We and I think that this question there then I brought we be di komo e dey fa no ho say
This video is dedicated to delay because I think this is the time. I remember by was my delay who said she dey overdo things. Why yamana broso air time is becoming annoying. Delay. Oh, that's what you show so busa warrior.
Warrior. What thing? Paradise warrior. Oh no. Oh, don't say that. I'm asking. Is the person never has sex? No. The thing is, I regret dating him. No, hell no. So why are you ashamed to admit that you have sex? Because I have never put my sexual life out there before.
As for this girl, she has an IQ of a slice of a toast bread. Now dream airport case crash or chain. Now dream for my hand inside. What's this kind of questions? What's the furthest you guys went in your kissing, cuddling? I do win a shame team say this is how Delay has been running her show all these years. If that's what she's been doing, we are said done and one so done in home because what is warrior? You didn't have sex with him. Is Paradise the one who broke your virginity? Delay F00ling.
Ama Achi Epalago's reacted said Delay need to be told the truth. Some of her questions are disgusting and unprofessional. It's about time we tell her the truth. And the most of the guests are happy to be there. So they forgot that she is asking all reasonable questions or just for clickbait. And no, so be come away. Achi. These are common. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, comment. Delay is no more so. See,